Well, it's a beautiful Sunday morning. It's 8 o'clock, I think. So let's get on that bike and hit the woods. Hit the woods. It's all wood. Wood, wood, wood. Wood, wood, wood. Birdie num num. Wood. Leaving the rays of Sol. Entering the Stygian darkness. Forest. You don't want to go in that grass there because it'll be ticks sitting in there. I'm covered in ticks. Anyway, into the Black Forest. And I don't plan to stay in the forest for too long. I'm just going to skirt the edge of it and make my way up to a little hill that I know, which has got a nice view. And I'll have me breakfast up there. You have some mornings you just wake up and think, I've got to get on the Ferris steed and take a ride through the Sylvian glades. So funny how things that you did in your childhood often stick with you all your life, because that was a thing for me. From age 12 to about 16, 17, was every Sunday morning out early and a good punishing bike ride. It's kind of masochistic in a way, but keeps you out of trouble. Still pretty dark in the forest. That's why we don't want to stay in there too long, because the sun's still quite low, just rising. Well, not just rising, it's been risen a couple of hours now, but here in the woods, the sunlight is not penetrating. Will the sun come out on the other side and the sun lit uplands. Now, I said before that I didn't really like to have a mobile with me, but now I'm all kitted up. I got 3 cameras with me. Got my mobile. I've got my app running, tell me where I am, where I've been, what speed I'm doing, how fast my heart's beating, how many calories I've burned, what elevation I'm at, what elevation I've climbed, what elevation I've lost. So I'm all up to date. And if I fall off in the woods, I'll be able to lay there and send out a signal, Superman, to come and get me. One good thing about getting out early, still nice and cool, and you don't see too many people. Like those e-bikes have taken off here, and people who've never really done any cycling are out on the e-bikes, a lot of old age pensioners, a lot of people who are a bit ignorant about cycling. They've never done it before. They never wave or say hello. When they park the bikes, they just park them in front of everyone else. They're kind of the SUVs of the cycling world. Now, I haven't bothered doing any bike ride videos because, well, just all the hassle of setting up microphones and blah blah blah. And to tell you the truth, I don't really watch many myself either because they're boring. But somebody made a comment and said that they liked the bike ride video rants, so I deliver one. Maybe not a rant today, I'm not in a bad mood. There's plenty to rant about. I've got a little bit of snap with me, a little take-out food, a little bit of couscous from yesterday's dinner, a little piece of chicken, not very much, but I'm one of those people who can't eat first thing in the morning anyway. I need to have a few hours to get up to working temperature before I can eat, otherwise it just makes me feel like gagging. I have a coffee, a cigarette, just to wake me up, but eating I have to wait a little bit. And I'll probably have a little picnic on top of the hill in the sunshine, next to the lonely tree. The hills are alive. Well, I can cover here a bit lighter. I'm getting the sun again soon. Today we have a light wind from the north, so it doesn't really matter too much whether I go north or south. It's neither here nor there, the amount of wind. So I'm heading south, the wind slightly behind me. And keep along this path on the edge of the forest till we get to the Philosopher's Hill. I think that's what it's called, the Philosopher's Hill. And we can have a right good philosophize up there, solve all the world's problems. Yes, beautiful. Gained myself a bit of height. I'm probably at 300 metres or something, 350. I'm going to tell you exactly in a minute. Actually, if I looked on my app, I'd be able to tell you. I can't be bothered stopping and get it all out again. $275 metres high. Oh, we're going to lose some height now. Shit. I don't know when I lose the height. Really do not want to lose the height at all. That's what we're going to do. A bit dangerous, this path here. It's just really loose stones. Won't it give you a nasty graze if you went down? I've got to do a bit more climbing now. Oh yeah, we've got that little bit there in the forest to do, an excruciating little climb, and then we're just about home and dry. Stay positive, climb this hill, get to the top, and climb the next one. I've tried to instill this love of early morning Sunday cycling in my sons, but they're not interested. I don't know why. Why was I interested? Because in them days, back in the 70s, hey, I made their own pleasures, made their own fun. There's nothing else to do. And you got out on your bike, went for a bike ride, went exploring. No messing about with apps or games. Aye, let's go down Sentimental Alley. What is sure warming me up is this little bit of a hill here. Sweating like a pig in a plastic mac. Okay, baby, you can do it. Come on. Come on, legs. Don't give up on me now. Left knee, it's a work. So I would like to have one of those e-bikes, I really would, but I'm just a bit too tight to give out the money for them. And there again, it wouldn't be so masochistic then, would it? Maybe it would lose some of its charm. When all hills become flat and all headwinds become tailwinds. Big rock candy mountain. So this bit's steep. If you can see it on camera, if you're watching. Yeah. Up we go. Come on, you old fucker. So that's one first bit done. And I've got a really steep bit in the woods which I'm going to have to get off and walk on. And when you snap my chain. Cuckoos in the distance. Cuckoo, cuckoo. So this is where the path gets a bit hard. This is where I walk. In the Zaborian climbs, you never know. A wild boar, a stag, hopefully not a mother boar. She'll tear out your insides with her curved horn. Bollocks to this, time to walk. What do they call it, a certain time when you're better off getting off walking, the game's not worth the candle or something just like it. Diminishing returns. There's only this little bit here, like a little roller coaster. And then it's manageable. Distant sound of turtle doves and jumbo jets. Woodpeckers. Crows. So, is this the downfall of the West? Are we being downgraded from first world countries to second world countries? And all the eastern tigers are growing up from gambling kittens to roaring dragons, and Europe will end up like some kind of theme park for the Asian people to come and look at. Possibly. Maybe it's a great levelling up. All them coolies been working for pennies for the last 30 years. But now all the factories and production and infrastructures are set up in their countries, and they can start asking for more wages, start producing for their own people, and the West, through its own greed, sold out itself. We're so used to having whatever we wanted instantly. Now there's so many things. You have to wait. Can't trust things anymore. Can't trust planes. You're never sure if the flight's going to go off. Never sure if your room's going to be cancelled. COVID. Never sure if it's going to be a lockdown because of a war. What the fuck happened? Yeah, the big reset. Suddenly, we're not the big swinging dicks that we were before. Turning into little chipolatas. It was nice while it lasted. I want to buy a new camcorder for a job I've got coming up, and I tried online. Everywhere's got no stock. Expecting delivery in 1 to 2 months. It's like Russia, isn't it? Waiting for stuff on the shelves. Supermarket. Big gaps in the shelves. I bagum. Bude shortage. So I'm going to lose my bloody height again. Never mind. I've just redone these roads because they're slippery as hell. I'm planning on building more windmills up there, and they've got to upgrade the roads. Now, which way is it? Can't remember. I can't remember which way it is. It must be down. Oh, this is terrible. Look at this street. Look at it. No good for cyclists. All right for horse and carts, maybe, not for cyclists. Look. Easy to come off and then have loose gravel. Nice view. Oh, we're alright, we're on the right track. We're already there. You know, much quicker than I thought I was. Almost at Philosopher Hill. Oh, we're in Tickland again. Now back in the sunlit uplands, where We'll have a stop up there for a bit. Decide where to go then. I hope my phone's still in the bag. Quick check, it's still there. Yeah, still there. How many flowers there, it's unbelievable. Almost alpine. Well, we're on the edge of the Alps, aren't we? It's a little shrine. Then I took the trouble to cut the grass. It's got at the top of this little hill. This always reminds me of the hill from the old Windows desktop, that green hill. Some hills have got a special sort of calling. This is one of them. I don't know why. What's special about it? I can make it up on pedal power. Been thronging with people up here today, later, I think. Oh, come on now, get that last bit done, laddie. Great flowers. I'll take a picture of them soon. Looks like Greek mountains. Sage, but it's not. Here we are, reaching the summit. Gary Slater, the first man to reach the summit of Philosophy Hill on this beautiful Sunday morning. There's a lonely tree with a big bird waiting in it. So I don't think I'll be able to sit next to the lonely tree today because the grass looks high unless somebody's cut it. Oh, no, I've not got the lonely tree. Let's just have a look. Look nice on camera. I don't want to get ticks out of them. Oh, bloody ticks. Oh, there it is, lonely tree. Oh well. Go to another place. It's too long the grass here. I go to the little holy seat. Different colours and flowers here. Lovely. Yeah, I'll go down to the holy seat. Yeah, have something to eat there on that little bench. You know, when you get to be about 60 years old, like I am, yeah, you do know, like, feel comfortable sitting on the grass. And you do want all them little sicks going up my asshole. That'll be making a beautiful, pure morning dirty with your scatological bullshit, Mr. Slater. Down we go. We'll stop off here, review the situation, see which way to go. And I'll get the camera out, take a few shots here. These lovely flowers. Oh, what could be better? So that's the first part of this video done. I have my little break now. 33 minutes, is that all? Oh well. So I managed to lose myself in the woods again, which I don't mind. And these woods are so big there. You think you know that all the paths, but you never do, and you get lost. So I know which way home it is. It's beyond those trees. So I've just got to find a path going that way, and I'll get home eventually. But it's going to take a bit longer than planned. So, whatever you're doing, have a nice Sunday. Have a great day.